He said it was over. I didn't believe him. Would you have? I think you would have. After all, who does not prefer to be on the right side? Unless you're like me. I find it unnerving to be on the right. I mean, if you were to call a 6 a 9, I'd say you're right. And I'd be on the other side. But I'd never be on the right with you. Why? Why? A question Ray asked me the last time I met him. As 20-year-olds, as intoxicated 20-year-olds, Annie and I found it hilarious to see Ray go crumbling to the ground even though he was right. Until a month ago. It was a rainy night and the power supply was cut. A candle light shone in the backyard as the lights went out. Ray walked in through the back door. At first, I could not see him well, but as he came closer, I realized that Ray was stark naked. His groin area, there was paint dripping from his balls. He rubbed his sanguine hands and patted them on his butt cheeks and turned around like he was giving me a view. Ah! I shrieked with fear. I was scared, so he turned around again, and now I could see the paint dripping from his hairy thighs. I knew Ray loved color. Crimson and I belong to one another. I want to be with it forever. I wish to be covered in it. I want to be one with it. But alas, only you and Annie get to be in crimson every month, and you too loathe it. You detest it. Soon, crimson and I shall be one, and I shall never let it run dry. Ray once told me that he thought that to be born as a man was like to be kidnapped and to be sold in slavery. And he thought that if he were a woman, blood could free him every month. But what was Ray doing right now? I asked him, "What have you done? Could you please cover yourself up before someone sees you like this?" Ray just stood there quiet. The air was dead as I walked towards him. His heart pounded like a stone. But why me? What had I done to deserve this? The closer I got to him, the more I felt a stench. So I angled my candlelight to see what it was. Was it? Was it blood on Ray's body? Oh Lord, yes it was! I now noticed a bleeding knife in Ray's hands, and I also noticed a trail of droplets. I tried to follow them, and then it occurred to me that Ray would have very carefully chosen his crimson. It had to be the blood of a loved one, and he had chosen tonight for his crimson. I shuddered to think who he had. Truth be told, I wanted Ray to fulfill his wish. I wanted him to be wrapped in. I wanted him to relish his crimson. I realized he was right behind my left thigh, but before I could turn around, he clasped my neck and brought the knife over my head and told me it's over. Ray's dream did come true. Only I made sure it was his crimson. After all, did he love himself the most? His last words to me were, "It's over," and it was. He got what he wanted, just like all of us do, but not the way he'd hoped for. Do you think I'm on the right side? Or was I on Ray's side? Would you call this a 6 or a 9?